Hey, what's going on, all you ghouls and ghosts out there? My name is Mike Macabre, and welcome to the graveyard. As always, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my reaction videos, Friday Night Frights, mouthing off with a Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. But on tonight's episode, we have another episode of reviews and reactions. And coming back to the channel for the second time is. I just had it. Give me 1 second. Bob Dylan. Yes, yes, yes. We did one before. I think it was about the death of JFK. And that was a journey of a song. It was a very interesting piece. I did not give it the score out of respect for JFK's assassination, but looking forward to learning more about Bob Dylan. I only know like one or two songs from way back in the day, so I think Mr. Tambourine Man is one of them. Play a song for me about drugs, but we're going to be reacting to Roll On John, which is about John Lennon. So again, I don't know exactly if it has to deal with his assassination, but I'm sure we'll find out. Link to the original video will be down in the description box for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. And this request comes to us by Stephen Michaels. Thank you again for that lovely, lovely request. As always, going into this blind with my off-the-cuff comments. If I recognize a song, I'll definitely let everybody know. I'm going to be as transparent as possible, but no more gooling around. Let's check it out. All right, ghouls and ghosts. Bob Dylan, Roll On John with video.
Doctor, doctor, tell me the time of day. Another bottle's empty, another penny spent. He turned around and he slowly walked away.
I like that roughness.
They shot him in the back and down he went. Shine your light, move it on.
Very somber but joyous sounding.
You burn so bright, roll on down. From the Liverpool docks to the red light Hamburg streets, down in the quarry with the quarrymen, playing to the big crowds, playing to the cheap seats. Another day in the life on your way to your journey's end. Shine your light, move it on. You burn so bright, roll on down. Sailing through the trade winds bound for the south. Rags on your back just like any other slave. They tied your hands and they clamped your mouth. Wasn't no way out of that deep dark cave. Shine your light, move it on. You burn so bright, roll on down. yesterday, oh boy. They hauled your ship up on the shore. Now the city gone dark, there is no more joy. They tore the heart right out and cut it to the core. Shine your light, move it on. You burn so bright, roll on John. Put on your bags and get 'em packed. Leave right now, you won't be far from wrong. The sooner you go, the quicker you'll be back. You've been cooped up on an island far too long. Shine your light, move it on. You burn so bright, roll on John. Slow down, you're moving way too fast. Come together right now over me. Your bones are weary, you're about to breathe your last. Lord, you know how hard that it can be. Shine your light, moving on. You burn so bright, roll on John. Roll on John, roll through the rain and snow. Take the right-hand road and go where the buffaloes go. They'll trap you in an ambush before you know. Too late now to sail back home. Shine your light, move it on. You burn so bright, roll on down. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. In the forest of the night, cover him over and let him sleep. Shine your light, move it on. You burn so bright, roll on down.
I like the little slow fade out there. That was interesting. Uh, Pretty simple overall. I'm going to get more into that in the review section, but I think this piece is more about the lyrics more than anything. So I definitely want to look up the lyrics, but see in the reviews section. All right, ghouls and ghosts. That was Bob Dylan with his song "Roll On John. Link to that original video will be down in the description box. For your viewing pleasure, at your leisure. And again, this request comes to us by Stephen Michaels. Thank you again for that lovely, lovely request. All right, before we get into everything else, I just want to look up these lyrics, which I have right here. I did not read them yet, but we're going to read them together. Doctor, doctor, tell me the time of day. Another bottle's empty, another penny spent. He turned around and he slowly walked away. They shot him in the back, and down he went. Which, again, I figured there was something to that effect about him being assassinated. Shine your light, moving on. You burn so bright, roll on, John. From the Liverpool docks to the red light Hamburg streets, down in the quarry with the quarrymen, playing to the big crowds, playing to the cheap seats. Another day in the life, on your own way to your journey's end. Shine on your light, moving on. You burn so bright, roll on, John. Sailing through the trade winds bound for the south, rags on your back just like any other slave. They tied your hands and they clamped your mouth. Was no way out of the deep dark cave. Shine your light, moving on. You burn so bright, roll on, John. I heard the news today. Oh boy, they hauled your ship up to the shore. Now the city gone dark, there's no more joy. They tore the heart right out and cut him to the core. And then they shine on your light, moving on. Put your bags and get 'em packed. Leave right now, you won't be far from wrong. The sooner you go, the quicker you'll be back. You've been cooped up on an island far too long. Chorus again. Slow down, you're moving way too fast. Come together right now over me. Your bones are weary, you're about to breathe your last. Lord, you know how hard that it can be. Chorus again. Roll on, John. Roll through the rain and snow. Take the right-hand road and go where the buffalo roam. They'll trap you in an ambush before you know. Too late now to sail back home. Chorus again. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. In the forests of the night, cover 'em over and let him sleep. Shine your light, moving on. You burned so bright. Roll on, John. Okay, a poetry in motion here. Definitely the hardships of life. Him coming from nothing, getting big, playing to the cheap seats. It's basically talking about his progression in life, all going to one end where he's ambushed and shot in the back. Very beautiful. I did make a note when I was reacting to it. It seemed very somber, but kind of joyous about life. It honestly, it reminded me a lot of Pink Floyd's Mother from the Wall album. There's just that hook about it where it's a very touchy subject, but it's done in a way that is paying tribute to him, but kind of like I said, somber and melancholy a little bit. It was very soothing overall. Bob Dylan's vocal work here, pretty simple, but I liked that little grit and growl. I wouldn't say growl, but like gritty and rough. Like he just took a huge puff of a cigarette, and it has that kind of graveliness to it. I like that. Fit very well. I thought it was pretty simple musically. I did enjoy the electric piano or the organ. Nice little undertone to it. Pretty basic beat. I did like the drums. The fluff here and there with the cymbal work was nice. Very light, didn't overpower the song. And then when he went to Roll On John and then he did the strum there, very earwormy, I would say. I wouldn't say I'm a huge Beatles fan, but I do enjoy some of their work. Any song that McCartney did, I'm not a huge fan of McCartney. I just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but if I had to, like a pick a favorite song of the Beatles, I know this is kind of off topic a little bit, but I Am the Walrus. I think that if I had to choose, that would be my favorite, followed by I forget the name of it. I want to say something like Brother. I don't know. I do digress. Let's get back on topic here. I do apologize. But yeah, very tragic the way he was shot and killed like that from a quote unquote fan. But that being said, taking the poetry and motion lyrics, his vocal work, the somber, sad yet joyous nature of it, and a very fine tribute to John Lennon. Oh, one thing I did want to say, the Roll On John part with it, You Burn So Bright. When I associate Roll On, it's like old Sparky from the electric chair, roll on too, and then they flip the switch and everything gets bright because of all the electricity. Uh, that's a very nice image, and in a very with a very negative connotation kind of way. But that's the image I get. But again, I digress. Taking everything into account, score, I am going to give this 4.5 skulls out of 5. Absolutely happy with that score for all the reasons I just stated. But I think that's going to be it for this episode of reviews and reactions. As always, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my reaction videos, Friday Night Frights, Mouthing Off with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. If you'd like to have your request done on this channel, please leave it in the comments section, the 6 feet under. Also in the, not the directions, the other part of the thing you can click on. It escapes me right now. There's information on how to leave a request. I also have several queues. There are the trailer Tuesdays and Thursdays, where we take a look at movie trailers. There's the regular queue and the special queue that I'm doing for Halloween. Anything having to do with Halloween, we're going to be doing that all month long in October, so be sure to get those 31 spots done. But but as always, ghouls and ghosts, stay scared.